You know, I wouldn't be me if I didn't have a White Claw to this. So, cheers. If you ever could take any advice from me, put your baby down on child support. Cheers.
Lady films herself collecting her first child support check. Pay attention.
Hey, 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 bitch. Look what I just got. Long time coming. I'm on that run. You know what? Let me open it with you guys. Oh my God. You bitch. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
It's okay.
Pay to the order of Nikki Oviedo. Thank you, bitch. For my son. Kyrie, what do you want? Kyrie, what do you want to go buy? You want to go buy your Luigi costume? Say thanks, Dad. About time you start doing some shit, bum. I will never be that motherfucker's piece. Thank you for finally doing some shit for your son. Round of applause, round of applause. Yeah, let me go ahead and endorse. Thank you. Hello? Yeah, I want to deposit a check. A child support check. I just gotta let these motherfuckers know.
I should start selling products. Legitimately. You know what the major difference would be between the product of condom that I would be able to sell versus any of these other kind of large-scale corporations, the Johnsons & Johnsons and stuff like that? You know what the biggest difference would be? And why I'd have competitive edge and advantage? The marketing. My marketing would just be to play videos like this for every man to be able to see, to remind them as to the importance of why you need to wrap it up. Did you just hear what she just said? I will never be his piece. Do you think that this would not be the same woman to not poison the well for that young boy who had no choice to be in this world? It was the choice of the two parents, but to poison the connection that that young boy is going to have with that father, because what you ultimately understand is that it's not about the child. It's not about the check. It's about the control. It's about the inconveniencing of that man. And they will control that young child to have one of the worst relationships with their father because they cannot get over that either A, the man doesn't want to be with them anymore, B, they were for a short time, not a long time, forever pissed off that they want a relationship with this guy who wants nothing to do with them. These women will stop at nothing, and because they're losers and clowns, they have infinite time in a day, not giving additional value to society, but they'll spend their waking moments being petty on a situation that they feel like they lost in. And for what? For like a $300 child support check in or payment? These are the forever EBT queens. These are the Section 8 state-sponsored queens of our community who will, instead of getting jobs, will lay down with men who never give a F about them, and instead of getting jobs will post these heavily curated and crafted messages up to social media, up to TikTok, to satiate their quest for love, attention, and validation. It's absolutely pathetic that she would film herself getting a child support check while her child is sitting in the back seat, cussing the man's name, when she should be prioritizing a damn gym membership and taping that shit to guide her progress. Let's just keep on listening. Oh.
It's a beautiful day today. Beautiful day to receive child support.
You baby moron.
Oh my God, this is gonna be my jokey joke for the longest. You thought I had jokes before, bitch? You ain't seen nothing yet. You know, I wouldn't be me if I didn't have a White Claw to this. So, cheers. If you ever could take any advice from me, put your baby down on child support. Cheers.
Me going to get the check from the mail.
Oh my God. Look at this shit. What that says? Oh my God.
The absolute tender-loving nerve and audacity for short Teletubbies to call a man a bum while gleefully cheering in front of their son waiting for a child support check is absolutely catastrophic, crazy work. And the crazy shit is that unfortunately, this will probably be the biggest accomplishment that she will ever have within her life. And I don't know why anybody in child support is not taking a look at this shit and revoking it. Well, how much more evidence do you need that this woman is utilizing the child as a means to get back at the father? And just think about the society in general that can normalize this type of bad behavior to the extent of thinking that posting this up on social media is not only a good idea, but then also you're going to become a social media star because of it. Or maybe it's not even about that. Maybe it's just the attention. Maybe it's just the acknowledgement that she has finally won something over that guy. Meanwhile, you laid on your back for this person that you absolutely hate. You're demonstrating one of the biggest L's that you took within your life, and you think that the measly $372 per month is enough to get over it. These women will stop at nothing to constrict the relationship of the child. And what's funny is that she said something to the effect of, I will never be his piece. That makes me think that in a relationship or whatever it was that they had, he had conversations with her about how crazy that she is and the fact that she can't bring peace. So now she's utilizing that because it probably made her go to sleep crying a couple of nights. And so now she's utilizing that as a tool to say, well, I'm never going to give you peace. And this is the way that I'm going to do that. These are the ways that I'm going to get back at you. But again, my G's, it takes two to tango. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Can you imagine having a baby mother like this? Woo! Can you imagine having a baby mother like this? At any waking moment and or opportunity and throwing it back into your face because you prioritized raw sex over condom sex. Is that a fate worth living? For these monsters to get your seed? To create children with them? Now, the crazy shit is, again, at the point of conception, you as a man have the option. You have the choice at the point of conception. Only she has the choice after conception. Not only does she have 30 forms of birth control prior to conception, but then she has that magical A word that they utilize more times than birth in most states. And you could tell by behavior, she didn't keep the baby due to religious reasons. She kept the baby because she loves you. She wants you. Only a person with this degree of behavior is someone who's probably actively still in love with you. Because if she really hated you and was doing it, then she wouldn't post this shit. But because she's a loser and because she still loves you, this is the fate that you now have to suffer. It is incredible to me that any person, let's play this on mute as I talk shit. It is crazy to me that any person would sanction this behavior. I don't care if you're a man or if you're a woman. If you are a woman and you don't see what is wrong with this bullshit, then you are part of the problem as well. You add to the bullshit and the debaucherous behavior in our society just as much as she is because you okay the shit. This unsavory, carnivorous woman made a decision, 100% conscious decision, to lay down with a man more often than not. It was over and over and over again, and has the nerve to get on Al Gore's internet and strut her enormous body, projecting happiness, while we all know that this is pure misery and pure sadness. Literally the downfall of society today, to be so happy with a child support check, cussing the father's name while the child is there. We already know that the backbone of every society is the strength of the family unit within each of society. But the barometer test of the consciousness or the morality of that society can be determined by how the women respect the men. And when you get this degree of outward disrespect, then, send the asteroid. We're at the end of times. But for all my G's out there who haven't given up their precious soil to a demon serpent witch, miserable woman like this, please, I beg you, wrap it up. Wrap it up, wrap it up. She's going to be making this money off of a man. I doubt these types of women even utilize most of the money for the child, but she's going to be utilizing the money for whatever it is that she's doing because he made the ridiculous decision to go raw daddy and absolute crazy. What's also interesting about these conversations as well is that we can see right up on here why he left you, baby. Like, We can see you. We can see how damn crazy that you are. But they wonder why they can never retain a man. They wonder why the trauma that they've experienced within their past, it keeps on coming up within their future. They wonder why. Absolute clown work. And what's the saddest part amongst all of this is that the real person that's going to suffer is the child. And even outside of not having a father appropriately there, that child is going to be accustomed to watching the extreme bad behavior, debaucherous behavior, the emotionality displayed by the mother is going to be copying that shit, thus creating a weak, emotional, reactionary version of a man that so many of these modern women today complain about. And thus, the cycle continues. My G's, stop giving these harlots your seed so we can stop the cycle. The buck must stop here. Prioritize good decision making. Prioritize long-term thinking over a short-term bus. Because if you don't, then you might end up with a chick like this. Woo! I would have wished that on nobody, baby. Guys, questions, comments, concerns, leave it down in the comment box down below. This one's exhausting. These types of videos are so exhausting for me to do. But the work must go on. The work must continue. So let's get after it. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans. Get your money, girl, but damn, how is that your only plan? What you gonna do when you get too old to strip and dance? Get up out your echo chamber screaming period and yes. You a low down dirty woman if you try to get knocked up by a high value man.